So for tomatoes, late blight is a fungus that will destroy all your tomatoes, your entire tomato plant, and it'll spread from plant to plant in a matter of days. And I get it pretty badly living in the Pacific Northwest. We get week-long patches of rain sometimes in the summer, and if you don't cover the plants up, keep them absolutely dry, you're done, destroyed. No more tomato plants. And here's what it looks like. It's kind of not well-defined splotches on the leaves and stems, and this stuff spreads faster than anything. And the key is, if you can see, I got these plants under cover, trying to avoid it, but there's some condensation on the plastic, and wherever a water droplet touches the plant, falls off and touches the plant, see right there, that stem? It's dry around it, but in one spot a water droplet dropped on the plant and it's turning black. It's done. Right there. See, it looks a little bit wet right there because the water droplet fell on it. Fungus is carried by the wind, gets on the plant, and it doesn't really phase it unless the plant gets wet. Wherever it gets wet, it's toast. So if memory card died, where was I now? So particularly if you live in the Pacific Northwest, this is probably the #1 tomato killer for you. And I've had a few years experience with this now, several years, never got a single tomato because I didn't have the plants under cover. And in the summer, a week of cloudy, cool, rainy weather came through, and the tomato plants were completely annihilated in a matter of 3-4 days. This year, covered them up with plastic, got us through a lot longer, but here we are, beginning of October, and there's just so much pressure from the fungus on them. Can't keep it off anymore. Was able to get lots of tomatoes though. Keep the plants dry. If you don't keep them dry, you're finished. I couldn't even keep them dry under plastic because the condensation drips here and there on the plants. So hopefully I can figure out a better way for next year. Anyway, late blight. Keep the plants dry. Where's some more? Here's a stem. See right where water touched it? It's infected. Everything that's dry is good. Look at this leaf. You could tell where water droplets fell on it. It's infected. Late blight on tomatoes.